man opened the cage and a dog came out of it. He took a small ball out of his pocket and threw it towards the distance. The dog thought the owner was playing a game with him, but when he turned around, his master had already boarded the plane. He knew he had been abandoned. The dog's name is Palma. Just a few minutes ago, his owner was about to board the plane with him, but he lost Palma's quarantine certificate. He had no choice but to call the vet at the airport, but Palma was diagnosed with an ear infection and could not be issued a certificate. The plane is about to take off, and it's a man's lifelong dream to work abroad. While they hesitated, he made a decision he would regret for the rest of his life. He leaves Palma alone at the airport while he boards the plane. Palma realizes that she has been abandoned by her owner and can only scream towards the plane, hoping that her owner will take her away. But the owner pretends not to hear him and slowly closes his eyes. As the plane takes off, Palma speeds down the runway, not wanting to be left behind. He doesn't blame his owner for abandoning him. He just blames him for being too slow. Palma's behavior attracts the airport guards. Sensing danger, Palma takes off running. He goes through the bars and arrives at the airplane repair shop. The bearded man in the garage is a good man. He didn't tell the guards about Palma's whereabouts. When they left, the bearded man brought Palma a bowl of water, but Palma ignored him. Suddenly, the sound of the airplane's engine started again. Thinking his master had returned, Palma darted out like an arrow from a string. He blocked the plane's runway. The captain raised the altitude to avoid it. The sudden bump caused chaos in the cabin and embarrassment for the governor, who was welcoming the foreign guests. As soon as the governor stepped off the plane, he ordered his team leader to take Palma into custody. Unaware of the impending danger, Palma stares intently at every passenger coming off the plane, hoping to spot her master. But instead of his master, he waited for the guards. The guards surrounded Palma with wooden sticks and put her on the bus. Uncle Weird tried to stop the guards, but they threatened her. At that moment, Karya, a little boy, slipped through the window of the bus when no one was looking. Karya is a bit scared to face such a big dog. Karya had the courage to open the car door to save the dog. Palma took the opportunity to run out of the car. The guards were so angry that they were about to take action against Karya, but the captain came to stop him. It turns out that Karya is the captain's son. Due to an accident, Karya's mother died, and the captain had to take him home. Karya left home in the middle of the night while his father was asleep. Carrying his backpack, he sneaked to the airport and got into the landing gear of the plane. A dog found the boy hiding in the landing gear. He barked at the boy. The dog's barking attracted the airport guards. The boy was forced to jump, and he followed the dog all the way to the repair shop. At dawn, the captain came to the garage and found Karya. He looked at the sleeping man and dog and immediately dragged him to his feet. Palma was upset by his rude behavior. He screamed and confronted his father. The captain had to leave before it was time to fly. Although Palma protects the boy, he still holds a grudge against him. If it hadn't caused so much trouble last night, he might have managed to get on a plane and get out of here. Uncle Beard reads Karya's mind. He tells Karya that Palma really saved his life. If he hadn't been spotted by the guards, he would have frowned to death on the plane. Soon another plane landed on the landing strip. When the dog saw the plane land, he quickly ran out onto the runway. He kept his eyes wide open, carefully recognizing every passenger coming and going. Suddenly, he spotted a familiar figure and ran after it. When he reached the car, the door was closed. He chased after it without thinking. Finally, at the last moment, it found a man. Fear of Irma tries to rub the man's hand, but realizes that this is not its owner. Once again, he is disappointed. The airport guards reappear and surround Palma. Karya, realizing that Palma is about to be taken away, suddenly rushes over and picks up a stick in front of Palma. He tries to stop the guards from taking Palma away. Palma escaped in the confusion. Karya's captain's father was scolded by his superiors for this incident. He ordered that if he couldn't get rid of the dog, the captain would lose his job. They had no choice but to bring a team of professional dog catchers to the repair shop. Karya had no choice but to bring a professional dog catcher to the garage. No matter how much he cried, his father didn't respond. All he could do was watch as Palma was taken away. There was nothing Karya could do but run after her. The bearded man's daughter was so upset that she gave the captain the boy's diary. In the diary, the captain saw his son's loneliness and despair after losing his mother, and he also saw that he had lost his father's love since he was a child. For the sake of the child, he promised his son that he could adopt Palma. Father and son arrive at the stray dog shelter, only to be told that Palma sneaked out last night and let all the stray dogs out. They rush back to the garage, but they still couldn't find Palma. Suddenly, an airplane comes into view. Karya thinks of something and rushes to the runway. Sure enough, Palma has been waiting on the runway for a long time. As usual, she didn't wait for her master. As the captain watched Palma's disappointment, he called a reporter. He reported the story of the faithful dog waiting for his master. Soon Palma became a star dog. Not only did he have a place to stay, but many passengers came from far and wide just to have their picture taken with him. But it didn't matter to Palma. He didn't care how many people loved him. His eyes are still fixed on the door of the plane, waiting for a miracle. This dog has been waiting at the airport for 2 years for his owner to reappear. The hair on his back has changed from black to white, spring and fall, summer and winter. But after all, he couldn't wait for his master. As she watched the dog return to her owner's arms, Palma despaired. She fell to the ground, not eating or drinking, and lost all her energy. The vet couldn't do anything for him. In a trance, Palma seems to see his master coming to pick him up. When he got up, he realized it was all an illusion. At night, it pours rain at the airport. Completely desperate, Palma was ready to die. Just then, Karya came running out of nowhere. He wanted to take Palma home, but Palma didn't do anything. He had no choice but to take off his coat and put it on Palma, and then lie down on top of him. He tried to warm him with his body. The next day, Karya woke up to Palma licking her. Karya finally regained her vitality. Karya's sincerity impressed Palma, and the two of them returned home. The bearded man's daughter even gave Palma a bath. Life seemed to be getting better every day, but they didn't expect Palma's owner to show up. Karya and her father had to take Palma to the airport to identify her owner. Although Karya was deeply attached to Palma, he gave the leash to his owner. The father looks at his lost son and pulls the owner. He wished he could buy Palma with money, but the owner told him he didn't want to come back. He only came back to take Palma away because of public pressure. The father couldn't force him to stay. Just as the man is about to pull Palma onto the plane, Palma breaks the rope and runs towards the boy. The airport security guard stepped on the rope and stopped Palma, and the bearded man could only pull the boy. One man and one dog are forced to separate. On the airplane, Palma looked at her master, who had abandoned her, with eyes that had lost their determination and loyalty. The man knew that he had lost the qualification of being Palma's master. His heart was filled with guilt. Finally, he let go of the leash, and Palma darted out of the plane and ran towards the little boy. A dog and a man hugged each other in the setting sun. At this moment, Palma found her new owner. In Palma, the boy found the love and companionship he had long lost.